I have when I'm doing my paperwork, I have my array of pens, okay? And I have I won't go in on naming all the names and everything, but I have my pens. And then what'll happen is a pen will be gone. And I go, did anybody see that 1.6 millimeter was laying there? And they said, you got two, just use the other one. And that's not the point. One is missing.
I can't use it.
We need to locate. This is like Noah's Ark. We need to locate the other pen where it went. And if somebody will take a pen and say, hey, I messed up your pen. I'll give you another pen. And I go, well, what is this? This does not replace the pen that you damaged.
Yeah,
you know?
I think I'm like that sometimes with pens.
Yeah, so I do have
I try not to get attached to pens.
Well, okay, so do you have the pens you use, and do you have the designated, like, loaner pen?
I have pens. Yeah, I do.
See?
I have pens.
See?
Yeah, I do have pens that I loan, and those are usually the blue pens because I don't write with blue pens. I like using black pens.
See,
blue pens are like the pens I don't usually write with, and the black pens are the pens. Because I think, like, if I give you my black pen and I don't get it back, I'm going to have less black pens and more blue pens, so you have to have a blue pen.
And you were kind of making fun of me about pens?
Yeah.
I have less black pens and more blue pens.
Yeah, so I have pens for my pocketbook. I have pens that I keep in my calendar.
But you got to have your loaner, like, throwdown pen.
I'm like a pen collector.
Pen. Oh, you want to borrow a pen?
Yeah. Yeah. And I like pens. Pens that are like, oh, that pen is just like...
I think you can tell a lot about the person by the quality of pen they have and the pen they loan you when you ask them for a pen.
Yeah.
If they're handing you that TD Pank pen, no.
Yeah.
What if they don't have any pens to loan you?
That says a lot.
No, if I have a pen that is a really nice pen, not like a little cheapy pen, but a nice pen I got from somewhere, like...
Yeah, you're watching a person. If you loan it to them,
I keep track of that pen.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to loan that pen to you. You're going to get the other pen that I don't care about.
Well, this all started years ago when it was some cheapy pen, and I loaned it to somebody, and it was during the medical thing.
And the person,
no. I look in the rearview mirror, and they got the pen, and they're like, scratching while they're filling out paperwork. It's in their ear, and I'm like, oh no. And they're like, here, I'm like,
please
no, keep it. It's yours. And after that, it was like the throwdown pen. It was like, can I borrow a pen? And I'll have my pen out, and they'll go, no, I'll get a pen for you.
Yes, yeah.
Just for you.
Yeah.
Here's your TD bag.
Yeah, here's your TD bag.
Yeah.
It's already been chewed on. You like it.
You have to give them names.
Yeah. You're not loaning somebody. I mean, I'm not talking Cross or Mont Blanc. I'm talking just, you don't even want your finer pilots or your finer Bics. You have your
I have my loaner pens.
And then, they're great pens. They're great pens.
Fantastic.
I had the other day, I had somebody, I had to fill out some paperwork, and they said, what will you, I said, your handwriting's better, so you fill it out. I'm not going to fill it out. I said, what do you want me to write with? I said, you're doing the writing, you make the decision. And I gave her a bag. I said, this is my field bag of pens. You pick from here. And I would suggest something between a 1.4 and 1.6 millimeter, but it's up to you. I wouldn't go down to a 0.5. I think you want bold lines. It's up to you. But they're broken down, and they're in Ziploc bags in the bag, depending on what you need.
You are really
They're in alphabetical order.
But at least, I mean, you don't even give out. Everybody that knows her needs to ask to borrow a black pen when it's here.
No.
Can I borrow a black pen, please? Because you know what she's thinking if she gives you that ratty old blue pen.
They'll get the black pen out of the box.
She's going to start writing in red pen.
Yeah.
No.
Well, people are going to start asking, okay, if I
how do you feel about multicolor pens?
No. I don't do multicolor pens no more.
It mixes it up.
That's so old school. That's like so 80s.
It mixes it up.
But you could use the black one all the time. You don't even have to use the other color.
Right. They're there if you need them, though. They're there if you need them.
Black is my
it's like an
color of choice.
Pen.
Black.
The
black pen.
What's your second color choice?
Blue. Blue would be second, I guess. Yeah.
Now
I have a nice purple pen.
That's a nice cross stylus 3-color.
Oh yeah, that's
black,
nice.
Black, red pencil.
Oh yeah, I like
on
that.
Sleek design.
No, that's a nice pen.
Be sure to show it to everyone listening on the radio.
It's a pen.
You have a pen protector in your pocket.
That's
a really nice.
Feel it.
This is nice.
Water. Waterproof.
Oh, wow.
You could kill a bear with that pen.
This looks very sturdy.
It is.
This is like a weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bring a pen to that bear fight.
It's not a pen protector. It's a notepad that has a thing on the outside for pens. It's not a pen
That is
protector.
so interesting that you have that many pens in your pocket.
That's the main pens. Then I have my backup pens. Should there be a pen emergency? If you're an adult and you're out on the road with less than 5 pens, then I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say.
Yeah, I usually I have pens on me.
Yeah, and you never give away the black ones.
Because I like to write, and I keep journals on me, so I like to write too. I've been writing since I was young.
There's something about the tactile thing of writing versus typing.
Mm-hmm.
It's just something different about the tactile putting pen to paper.
I don't like putting dates in my phone. I like having a calendar. I like writing things down.
The phone just isn't there yet. It's not there like where, first off, they don't make the tablet 8.5 by 11, which they should.
Mm-hmm. They really should.
It should be standardized, and you just don't have the ability to write and just go between pages, because I love some things like technology when it's done right should seduce us.
Yeah, I still,
the microwave seduces us.
I like filling the papers on a book, reading a book, and having a calendar, everything, and it's just more, tangible.
Okay, so what about, so you like your pen so much and you like technology. What about a phone like mine? Nobody can see it.
With a stylus?
Yeah, it's got a stylus. It's built right in. You just, you doodle on the screen.
You know
save
what?
it as a memo.
I used to have what they called a Palm Pilot when they first came out.
Yeah, back in the old days, yeah.
And I was so happy that I was like one of the first people to have a Palm Pilot.
Contacts,
and I was into it, but then it just didn't work for me anymore. But although this is more, this is more developed than the Palm Pilot is.
I like parts of it.
I thought about having that type of phone with a stylus and writing, but I still like to write on paper. I still like having a journal.
Like Kindle.
Yeah.
Kindle has Kindle books has been very seductive. I like the fact that I can have my books with me. I like a paper book. I like a tactile book. But now Kindle is combined with Audible, where you get the book and you can have the book read and everything right there. And you can go on a book that you're reading.
I like this actually.
And you can highlight things.
I like the font.
Oh, okay.
Look.
Now, I have one Lenovo tablet that when you flip Word into tablet mode,
that's not bad.
On there, and you write, it just writes right on the screen in Word. That's what I want to be able to do, just like I'd write on a piece of paper,
Does it keep your handwriting? Well,
your handwriting is in another layer, which is what I want.
Okay, thank you.
But like, I can read the book, and it keeps up on all my devices where I am in the book, and then it also does.
Is this like Kindle?
It's Kindle, and
okay.
I do like that part of technology. I like that I can highlight. I can look at all my bookmarks. I can export my bookmarks to make them flashcards. I can see a list of everything I've highlighted. I can search through it.
I just never. I don't think I would go over to that. I still like reading like a book.
I do too, but when I can't have that tactile book with me, this is the next best thing.
Mm-hmm.
I might get into Kindle. I just started looking into it.
Anything that keeps me from watching TV.
Yeah.
Yeah,
me too.
Yeah, TV's awful.
Yeah, I will
listen to the radio.
Yeah. Very subtle, Russell.
You need to as you get older, you need to exercise your brain more.
You do.
You should always, like I used to do word search puzzles a lot. I actually used to do puzzles a lot when I was younger, and I was just thinking to myself that I want to get back into that, But I'm always doing something where if I'm reading or writing or doing something, you have to keep just like you exercise your body and you have to stay fit, and you need to do the same for your brain. And I think sometimes if you don't do that and you get
it atrophies
you rely,
just like anything else.
Yeah, when you rely too much
and then
on
this
stuff.
happens.
Yeah, then you just like, oh, well, I'm bored. I'll just go to sleep.
Yeah, it's like if you see people when, depending on where you live, anywhere you live, you watch the power goes out, everybody becomes Amish in about 3 hours.
Mm-hmm.
I watch. It's amazing because I saw when the power went out. It took, I think, 5 hours before the people that are the descendants of people that migrated across the land into this country and fought to have their houses abandoned like rats fleeing a ship to hotels. They couldn't last in their own houses for 5 hours with the power out.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't know what to do.
Mm-hmm.
You know, read a book, take a nap, light a candle, have a backup light.
That's what I do.
They don't know what to do when those TVs go out.
I read, or it's just different times.
You ever think of writing a book? Because it seemed like a natural extension would be for you to write a mystery or something.
I think I would probably have something for kids, maybe like something, not a book, but some type of short story or something. Like I like reading short stories too. Or something that's not so
Yeah, not a novel.
Yeah, not a novel, but like a short story. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Don't mock pens, Russell. Pens make the world go round.
Hey, you know what? I'm the same way with computer files. I gotta have a good file structure and everything to know where everything is. Otherwise, it drives me insane.
I have to get my files together.
No, my files are like a sock drawer. Nothing's matched up in there. It's bad. It's like my music is like that. My pictures are like that.
Mm-hmm.
If I could go back in time, one thing I would change is I would do what my brother did, catalog everything.
Yeah.
My brother catalog everything.
Yeah.
Every time I go look for something, it's an exercise in dementia.
Yeah.
Oh my.
It's not like I can just go, oh, it was this date or whatever. And it's partially because you have to have multiple ways to cross index thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like you might not remember the date. You might remember somebody that was there.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Or the location or something.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't usually remember, well, Joe was there on February 4th and we were at such and such.
But I think like Google, they have facial recognitions where
it's very good
you
now.
can categorize it according to that. It does. Like, well, you're like, wait a minute, how did this face get in here?
Yeah.
So
and it pulls people out of your pictures and puts them in there like you know them.
It does. It makes its own videos and animation.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like Google. Google has a lot of good.
It's getting
products.
creepy.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if at some point Google could actually edit the images so that if 3 people who never met each other, it could like create a photo and make them believe they knew each other at one point somehow. Do you think?
Well, like Photoshop them together or something?
I guess. But like conjured up by the Google.
Google already conjures up stuff. Like it makes its own videos from your photos. It brings it together.
Yeah.
It's just very
but it's getting
very
smarter.
Interesting.
It's amazing and creepy at the same time.
It is. It is amazing and creepy at the same time.
And I think because of that we have to keep technology in its place.
Yeah.
And I think that, we just have
I don't think it's already out of its place.
Well, it's like we're gonna have self-driving cars.
Well, yeah, we have that now. Certain cars are able to do that.
And I think in some instances it's not a bad idea. Some instances not. I mean, I could see it would be advantageous to have the mailman's truck follow him so he doesn't have to walk back to it.
Well,
when he's walking down the street.
That's probably going to come down the pike with.
Or just automated mail.
Automated, you can already subscribe to a service where all the mail is scanned, but then you can see it whatever you have in your box. You can see your mail, what you have.
But that's weird.
You can see what you got. Like, oh, I got this today. Like I think I'll go get my mail.
Yeah, but who wants to get pre-depressed for a bill?
Yeah.
Before you get the bill.
Yeah. So it's hard to keep up. It's like you're living in an era where we have to keep up with
But I think
artificial intelligence.
But I think it's going to go the opposite way. I think society swings the opposite way, and you're going to see more people going back to low tech. They're going to go back to books.
I think that's happening now. I think that's happening now with all of the hacking, all of the identity theft. People